It's Jaimie. Here to give you your Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus and cross-watcher reading for this week. A really good tune then. I love this tune. And Sagittarius is my sun sign. I just started this, and this actually has got me pumped up. So this is going to be a good reading, I believe. I was doing a meditation earlier, and it said something like, I was feeling an erratic heartbeat, so things might be, I took a few notes. Since I had some pressure on my forehead, so you might be having some like problems with clarity, seeing things like totally, like there's some things you might not be seeing. Sometimes erratic and skipping heartbeats kind of thing, and pulsating energy through your body. So you're going to be feeling a lot of shifts maybe this week. But let's get into some of this. Cleanse this up. I don't know what it's like. Tell me if the lighting is too much. It seems like I'm trying this new light out, and I was having trouble with my microphone. I don't know if, yeah, it seems like it's still going on. If anybody knows anything about these microphones and how to get things going, I had to like plug it in through another way. So I want to thank you, all you guys, for my likes, subscribes, shares, donations, everything that you guys do for the channel. If you want to donate, go down below. There's a PayPal. You can donate too. That'll help me bring more videos and make sure to get out of the job to do this more on a full-time basis. So let's start out with the color cards for an overall. I got 3 decks today. I got the vice versa set of color cards and a Halloween deck, which I forgot to grab the book for. You know, a Sagittarius sometimes. Got a lot going on. And we skip a beat here and there. Let's see what the overall message for Sagittarius is this week. Universe, what do we have for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross-Watcher. Give us a color card, please. We got 2. All right. So this, when I was feeling the crown chakra, I was feeling like pressure on my forehead, so like crown chakra. So some information might be coming in, and there might be some things you're not seeing yet, but maybe some intuitive abilities will be coming in. You'll go through a section this month or this week. Also, we have like take a time, like if you're under a lot of stress, like your heart palpitations and stuff like that, make sure you take time to laugh and rejoice in the color apricot. I don't know if you're a fan of apricots, that might speak to you as well. Also, the number 20, which comes down to a 2. So there might be a lot of mediating involved in getting people together and making relationships. As well as we have brilliance. Discover your sparkle. Feel it coming from your heart. You shine from your heart and your soul. So share the love and do your thing. This is also a 26, which is an 8, which is like an abundance card. And 8 is a good number. And 8 and 2 is 10, so it's a new beginning as well if you put the 2 of them together. So let's get into the main reading. That's a beautiful flower with the apricot too. You might be blooming. This, you know, with the crown chakra and everything coming in. Rejoice and laugh. It's a beautiful flower and it's blooming. And keep going with the flow as well. Use your brilliance, let it shine and flow with it. Don't think too much on it. Don't stress too much. Don't let it get to you and like stress you out. Just kind of flow. Go along with the flow like a waterfall. You know, cleanse. You know, do some cleansing. Maybe spiritually, mentally, physically. Make sure you're keeping your diet on track too, like your food, eat clean foods. So let's get into the tarot. What we got? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross-Watchers. I don't know how you guys like this new you. This seems like, so give me a thumbs up if you're liking the new way. And if you have suggestions for that lag I'm getting, I believe it's because I'm using a program called Drug Cam. And I got to stream it too. Actually, I'm not sure why it's doing it. Guys, if anybody has any idea please share. So what do we got for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers. I kind of got it here too so that you can see some of the cards. I don't know how well you'll see them all. Ooh, we got started already. Okay, so we got the Seven of Wands. Can you see these? No. Still can't see them that great. Seven of Wands, Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. So let's go along with this so far. See if we need any clarifiers. We got the Seven of Wands, which is like you're figuring something's coming at you. So maybe like you got some stress on because you felt like things were coming at you lately, like full force, and you face it head on. But it's over. See how all the swords are down, all the shields are down, everything's on the ground. The battle's over right now, and you can celebrate. Maybe go out with friends or do something that you love to do to celebrate yourself. Sometimes when I to celebrate, I'll go out with a couple friends in nature, or kind of when I celebrate, I'm just happy. I kind of take some time for myself, like a job well done. I'll like relax a bit and I'll watch a nice movie, or I'll treat myself to something like really good, like a good meal or something that I've been wanting for a while. Something really good. Because the work you're doing, you like to show off, but right now it may seem like all the hard work you're putting in and you're putting in a lot. It seems like maybe some people the hard work is not like showing results at the moment, and people aren't watching, or people aren't seeing how hard you're working or how much you're doing, the things you see. It might take a little bit longer. You might just have to like move forward and keep going, or maybe switch it up a bit. Check in with people, get some feedback, kind of like I'm doing here, where like I had a comment lately about how my voice is not matching up with my picture in the videos. So I have to take another perspective on what I'm doing right now and what I'm putting into this work, how I can fix little tidbits of things that people are telling me. You know, take the information that people are telling you. Don't take it to heart. Don't like take it in a way that it hurts or kind of hurts you or let it hurt you. Just take it as constructive and ways that you can basically improve at the moment. Because sometimes we need a little outside opinion. Like I don't see things about myself sometimes where other people might, and I do enjoy it when they come to tell me so that I can improve on things, and if I can do it at a better rate. Now, they may say something that you may not resonate with or might not fit with you, and you don't want to do that. That's fine. Do something that works for you. If you can come to a compromise in the middle, it might benefit you most. But if it's something that you're just not into, then don't do what feels right to you. If it feels good to you, then you should do it. If it doesn't feel good, check in with yourself and make sure it's not just like one of those basic fears that you're fighting against, or you're just procrastinating, because I tend to do that too sometimes. You're not procrastinating, you're kind of doing your thing. I don't feel read it. I'm not sure what you mean, Maria. When you're not sure, okay, I lost track. I guess that point didn't need to go further. All right, and when you change this little bit of perspective and you when you take another look at your work, you may see some things, like maybe checking your analytics. If you're doing something on social media, checking with the analytics and the different things that they can prescribe to help you move forward with it. And the wheel will turn, the world will turn again, the wheel of fortune. So the things will shift and move forward as they need to. Let's get a little bit more clarification on this Three of Pentacles. Actually, let's go back to the Seven of Wands. I want some clarification on what this battle might be. What do we have for the Seven of Wands? What can we do for the Seven of Wands? Whoa. We don't need all this. Try again. Are you like struggling with a lot of different things? Does everything seem to come to you? Shoot. Sound is not working properly. Am I not talking loud enough? I wonder. Sound is not working. Thank you, Maria, very much for the feedback. Maybe I should turn the music down. I'll try something else. Okay. I don't know if you can hear me a bit better. I also have to grab a book from here. Does that sound a little better? Oh, okay. Can you hear me a bit better now? Sorry, guys. I might have to do this video again. I'm not sure. So let's clarify. Let's clarify the Seven of Wands. Oh boy. Everything wants to come out. What I feel for this, what is coming to me is that whatever the Seven of Wands moment is, the passion or whatever, something's you're fighting against or something's coming towards you and you feel like you need to defend yourself against, there's a lot of things going through your mind. There's a lot of different, is it possible to ask questions? Not during this one. There's a lot of different things that might be coming at you. Like the cards are saying that there's a lot to be said. Maybe this is for a bunch of different people, so everybody's dealing with different issues coming at them, but there's definitely a force coming at you. Let's see if we can narrow this down a little bit more. Universe, what can we do to clarify this? Let's put 10 cards. The universe is saying that there's a lot of you guys dealing with a lot of stuff right now, like different Sagittarius through the collective. This battle is over. Just let that part go and like take some time to like celebrate a little bit, come back to yourself and enjoy yourself. Make sure you get yourself in the mind space where you're happy and content. And then you can like take a different look at this. Maybe someone is criticizing something about you or something that you worked hard at, something that you're working toward. Or maybe someone doesn't like, they don't believe in your dreams. Someone's trying to like tell you that it's not good or telling you that it's not something that will help you or benefit you. But make sure you follow your heart. Make sure you check in with yourself. Make sure that you know what you want. And sometimes also like some people may just be trying to take you down as well. So just check into that. Make sure you're checking in with yourself and make sure you're not taking it in the wrong way. So if someone says something about your work, make sure you check in with yourself. Make sure if it feels good to you, then this might be a person that's just trying to hold you back or keep you from going forward. Otherwise, if it does kind of tell you a little bit, like if you check into it, like make sure, okay, sometimes we have a hard time taking criticism or constructive criticism, something that someone might actually just want to help us with, but make sure you check in and make sure there is actually an issue, because sometimes some people may say things that aren't true just to affect you or manipulate you. Now, if that's not the case, then check in and check the background, check in depth, like check in with yourself, check in with whatever your equipment is, whatever's going on with it. Like, I'm having trouble with my sound. Hopefully that's done. But I'm gonna have to change the sound again. So sorry about that, guys. If it's not like working too well for you, I will try to make this better for next week. Then when you check, like something right now is not moving forward and it's not going the way that you wanted it to, and you're not getting the appreciation that you feel you deserve or that you're putting out there and you're hoping that something comes back, you can't really, the more that if you do something just for something to come back to you, then sometimes the universe will hold that back, because you kind of got to let go and be free and just do something that you really enjoy. Don't do it because of the money. Don't do it because someone told you to or because someone wants you to do something. Do something that you love for yourself. Do something that you love for yourself. So if you don't love it, you're not going to put the passion into it, and you're not going to get the feeling into it, and you're not going to get that interaction or whatever result it is, because you're not going to be genuine. And when you're truly genuine, that's when the universe comes back. When you're feeling from your heart space and your heart chakra, and you're totally out there, like you're totally in your beautiful and your brilliance and you're discovering your shine, that is when the universe brings it all back to you and things add up. And you can rejoice and laugh. Just like the Three of Cups, you can enjoy yourself and, you know, be happy in your own thing, doing something that you truly love. The world will turn and things will move forward into a place where you enjoy them. Let's see if there's any more messages for this spread. Anything else for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers on the tarot and the vice versa tarot? Universe, is there anything else for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watchers on the vice versa tarot? Universe, what do we have? I'm going to count to 9. I'm going to shuffle one more time till 9. Let's see. Universe, do we have for Sagittarius? Okay, we do. It was this way. I turned them, but maybe there's a reason for that. So we have the Star card, the Eight of Pentacles, hard work, and the Six of Cups. Right. Okay, so with the Star card, when the world turns, your dreams, the big ones that you're looking for, you know, the ones with the Spirit's God's touching over you. When you start like taking a new perspective and putting the work in that you might have missed, or maybe a couple little tips from different people or whatever, people that care about you and people that truly got the best intentions for you, not just anybody. But yes, you'll be looking to the stars and it'll all be like shooting stars. See them all flying by. It'll just be like all your wishes come true. So you can make your wishes and your guides will follow as long as you're doing it with your heart. See how she's pouring everything into the water? Like she's pouring her heart into it. She's totally in everything and she's flowing. Then you might be held up a bit. If you don't do that flow, there's somebody there, you might have a few, like whoever this was, maybe criticizing your work. There might be a couple people out there when you're totally in your flow and you're totally doing your thing. There are going to be times and places where people see the guy. I'm going to turn this up so you can see it. See this young fella like, watching over, and he kind of has this like evil look on him. Like, see how the guy's working? He kind of feels like someone's watching him. Looks like he's working really hard, paying attention to detail, really concentrating. But this person is watching over, and it's kind of like spirits. But it's like there's someone kind of trying to interfere with the energy. Because this little guy, he doesn't look super happy. He's kind of look like he's criticizing the work and like trying to slow the person down. So make sure when you're in your flow that you keep your eyes open and protect yourself so that this person, whoever it is, can't slow you down. Because you're moving towards the Six of Cups, which is this guy's on a balcony looking down over all the little things that are grown in the cups, right? So they're full. The cups are full of abundance, full of growth. The water even produces plants. And they're beautiful, like little rainbows. All the lights are lit at night. But still, it looks like there's someone watching over you. So just keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. They're sitting there. You might have someone. You might have someone like criticizing your work. It seems like there's 3 cards here. This guy is looking at you. Looks like he's criticizing. Looks like this one's kind of criticizing. Make sure, or maybe that's your own energy. Maybe you're being, for some people, this is you being too hard on yourself. Look at it. He's up there with his arms up, even though these cups are totally full. Oh, here you go. even though the cards are totally full, and they're like full of like greenery and everything else, and everything you put your work into, those seeds grew and they grew into something beautiful. Maybe you're being too hard on your own work and your own self, and maybe you're pushing too hard because things aren't going exactly the way that you wanted them to, or the way that you figured they would at this point. Maybe you've put in so much work, but it's not going exactly the way you want, but they are. You're not seeing that it's absolutely gorgeous work, and it's just time. Sometimes we have to be patient. I know that us fire signs, sometimes we're a little impatient with ourselves and things coming true, especially when we put our real hard work into it and we put our heart and souls into it. But maybe just a little tweak here and there, or you're working too hard. You're putting too much effort, like you're forcing it instead of letting it flow. Let it flow. Show your brilliance and flow. Just go with the energy. Enjoy yourself and put your love and happiness into it. And when you work in a flow, like at the bottom of the deck, things will go. The love of it will come together, and you will be on fire and earthy and balanced, and it'll be a total balance for yourself. So let's go into the Halloween cards for the last final message to send you off for today. And I love Halloween, guys. It's October. I even got my Know Me pants on. So, my little quirky self for Sagittarius. We're a little bit eccentric, or at least I am. And my part of the Aquarius, my south node, and different things as well. I've got a lot of different signs. Guys, check out all your chart, because you never know. Like, the different things about yourself, you might not like totally feel like you resonate with your sun sign sometimes. Like, sometimes you'll see these horoscopes and you won't feel like that, but that's probably because there's other parts in your chart that override it. Like, if you have a lot of Virgo in your chart, you are going to be so critical on yourself. You're going to be so hard on yourself. You're always going to be watching yourself, criticizing yourself. Nothing will ever feel good enough, and you'll be like totally always on. You'll have to cross your T's, dot your I's, make sure everything's perfect, and it's so hard. I have a Virgo rising, so I totally know what it's like to be hard on yourself. I was like it my whole life. I used to fight with the teachers because I was like, no, that's not wrong. It says this. This is my own words. This is what it means, isn't it? And I used to actually get marks by going back to the teacher and telling them why, because I was that critical. I did not want to fail. And I was so hard on everything. Like, the teachers had to see me coming because I was the question asker. I wanted to know every single little thing. I wanted to understand it, like, right to the point, and I didn't want to leave any stone unturned. So if you're like that, you're going to be held up on different things. You might be like pushing too hard instead of like, you might be making it harder than it really is. If you just check in with yourself, maybe do some meditation, yoga, do something that like is really good for you so that you come to that peaceful place, then you can find your true passion. You can flip all these cards around and excel. So what do we have, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers to send them off with? What do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers this week? These are really big cards. What do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising? Let's switch them. Venus and Cross Watchers for this week. Wow, kind of spread out everywhere. What do we have for Sagittarius this week? Universe, what do we have for Sagittarius? So, yeah, the music's coming down here, and I can feel it, like the energy's coming down at it. Just knowing that there's things out there that you can help. Okay, those are 2 cards. You got 2. So we have Werewolf and Invisibility. Exploring wildness for Werewolf. So you might be going a little bit wild. Like, I had the erratic heartbeat, and a lot of pressure on the forehead. Things may be off right now. You may be like putting a lot of pressure on yourself. So just explore the wildness, like check out in the forest, the moons and stuff like that. If you're howling at the moon, if you love the moon, make sure you take time and look at the stars. I'm going to read the descriptions for this. Also, invisibility. You may be feeling like nobody sees your work or values it right now, but authenticity, like you being your authentic self, not doing it because someone else told you to, or someone else like, you know, say you should do this or that. Do what feels good to you. Oh, my camera froze. So do what feels good to you and what feels right to you, and then we'll go with your best flow. Wow, these are really having a lot of trouble. Okay, so I'm going to read these out now for you. Werewolf. Let's see. Werewolf is 67. 13, which is the 4. 4 is like a harmony card. Well, the 4 and the 4 wands and 2 girls. Werewolf, exploring wildness. Here we go. Can you see that good? There we go. So it says, luminosity triggers it, a wild moon rises, pain and blood and fangs, fur and howling and wolven guises. After a painful, excruciating, bone-jarring struggle against the change, the man releases the magic, howling unrestrained under the full moon. Now the half-man, half-wolf rises up, snarling, and goes looking for blood. Yes, we all know the power of the werewolf. After the end of the European witch trials, an intense interest in the werewolf developed into folklore tales and evolved to become the style of horror stories. Fairly consistently since then, the Wolfman or Lycan has featured regularly in tales, both oral and written. Of course, during the last 100 years, there have been many hugely popular movies, including American Werewolf in London, and themes and books such as the recent Twilight Saga series. The werewolf is a kind of shapeshifter, but one that has traditionally had little control over his wildness. In a way, an inner battle between civilization and wild animal nature fights inside the body. The vitality, strength, and freedom of the animal versus the reason, control, and intellect of the man. Which one though is the dominant force? What is the healthy balance between our animal nature, one that is wild, free, and connected to nature, and our radically civilized humanness, separate from or dominant over nature? The werewolf asks us to consider this balance and to delve into our own ideas of wildness, independence, and custodianship of the planet. When is the last time you spent all day outside? When is the last time you threw your head back and held at the moon? Do you quash the vitality and curiosity of your body, mind, and mind by sitting all day in front of a computer? The werewolf challenges you to weave a balance between nature and your own nature. So like I was saying before, you're kind of battling between like different things where you're fighting against something, people criticizing you, people doing things, like you're battling yourself as well. Like this whole change, this whole thing that you're changing into, it's a struggle. So take control of your wildness. Make sure you're not like reacting to things that people are saying just to a point. Just take it into consideration. If it works for you, use it. If it doesn't, don't. Let's move on to the next one. Invisibility, authenticity. Invisibility. 37. That's a 10. That's a 1. So you're going to start new. Once you get past this and all the struggles that are going, you're going to start anew. Invisibility. Here we go. He's wearing a cloak. Like, heart beating, we sense, but do not see. They touch, we chill, they come unseen. You know that feeling you sometimes have that someone is watching you? I said this earlier. People are watching you. You cannot see them, yet you have a distinct feeling that someone is there. All the hairs are up on the back of your neck. You think you see something in the corner of your eye. But when you turn, there's nothing to be seen but empty air. It is the power of invisibility, indirect fear, and the covert threat of having to find something that we cannot see. despite something. Humans have a strong visual sense, so it's no wonder that we are uneasy about things we cannot see. The ancients believed that all manner of creatures, mythical and physical, and of course the deities, could make themselves invisible at will. When we consider that some animals are camouflaged so well by their coats or behavior that sometimes even if we are looking straight at them, they are hard to see within their environment, that invisibility isn't such a far-fetched concept. In many cultures, the idea of beings who could watch us undetected were and still are common. Jinns, angels, nature spirits, the fae, and even practitioners of magic such as witches are said to have the power to appear and disappear at will. Later, in literature, and then in movies, invisibility becomes a common power, and we now have fictional superheroes that are invisible, even cloaks of invisibility. The concept of invisibility is a double-edged sword. While it is a powerful tool to be used to gain information or to assist whilst no one sees, individuals using it are privy to information that may not be meant to them, and it may be taken out of context or unethically. It is a power of manipulation and easily abused. The idea of hiding away and not being seen is also a big part of the dark side of this concept. We are all born to shine our light out into the world and to take our roles. Hiding our talents, not expressing our true selves, stealing others' ideas or work, and being someone else rather than your authentic self are all aspects to consider should this card appear in your reading. So it's totally fitting with the other cards. Do your brilliance, shine your light, like discover your sparkle, rejoice and laugh, because sometimes people are going to come at you. Like, it's part of the world. Not everything can be great, or you wouldn't know, you wouldn't value it. Like if, okay, I'm gone tongue-tied here. So if we didn't know and we didn't experience anything negative, then we wouldn't know what positive meant. It would just be something. There wouldn't be any like label to it. So without any bit of sadness in our lives, we wouldn't feel happiness or the great happiness when something big happens. We get really excited. We've all gone through things in our life, but if we don't value those things and those transformations and the lessons that we learn from it, we wouldn't be who we are in this moment. And we might not, you know, like say if you had a child or whatever, if you changed anything back in before you had that child, you may not have that child. So why would you take that chance and change that? That's something that you truly love. Or like if you just meet somebody, you know, you go through these things. I've been through some intense things myself. And I do not regret one, not even a little bit, because if I did, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be able to help you. I wouldn't have learned all the things I know, and I wouldn't be getting these messages like I am. I wouldn't be able to tell you about this or relate to it, or, you know, I wouldn't be able to connect the same way that I do because I wouldn't value everything that I have and everything that I've done and how far I've come along the way. So don't be so hard on yourself, guys. Love yourself enough to take the lessons, learn from it, and grow and enjoy yourselves. Celebrate when you can. When you find those little things that are beautiful, like make sure you celebrate them and you congratulate yourself and you take care of yourself and you value yourself and you love yourself. Like we are enough and we do deserve good things. And when something comes at us and it's not right and we know it's not right, make sure you stand up for yourself. Don't keep getting bashed. Like don't like let people, you know, watch you and put you down or put your work down. Make sure you if you love it and you want it, and although it may not show and things may not come to you right away, they will. Just continue to like put in the work, doing the things that you love. Sometimes it takes longer than others because the universe and they need to know that this is something you really want. When you put in the work and you know it's something you really want, good things are attracted to you and good things will keep coming. There are always going to be obstacles because we have to learn different steps along the way so that we can move forward and continue to grow and shine and show our brilliance. So that's all I have for you today, Sagittarius, for this week. And I want to thank you so much for being here and watching. And I want to thank all you guys for like supporting me. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell because I will be doing free one card draws in the future like I did last weekend. Also, you know, if you just want to support the channel and help me move forward to keep on doing this more often, because I know I can only get here sometimes once a week, so I try to put them all in one shot. So I'd like to be able to do some of this full time so that I can, you know, enjoy this and help more people and maybe do more readings more often. Also, to help me get over this glitch and all this stuff that I can't do, please subscribe. Please help me out by subscribing so that I could just use the one operating system and not have to combine the two like I am right now. And I think that's what's causing the glitch. I've got all the equipment. I just need your help by hitting that subscribe button. So thank you so much. I love you guys, and I really appreciate you being here. I want to send you off with some peace, love, and I'm just going to say namaste. Mwah. I want to say thank you guys. Have a great day.